If you're trying to grow in faith by praying more or reading the Bible more, you're going about it all wrong. Have you ever felt like you're hoping and you're waiting for something to change, but nothing really happens? You pray, you believe, you hope for breakthrough. Deep down, you're still waiting for something to happen one day, but it doesn't seem to show up. Here's the truth: faith is not about hoping, it's more than that. It's about knowing. Knowing is what manifests realities. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Faith is not about wishing that God does something. It's about living from a reality that He already has. If you're still waiting for something before you believe that it's real, it's not going to manifest. It's a future that keeps on going into the future. So here's how you can shift from simply hoping to manifesting. Firstly, see it as already done. Mark 11:24. It says, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Everything that God has for you is already available. Most believers, they never manifest it because they are still waiting to see it before they believe it. Stop waiting for proof before you trust. Instead, start living from your spiritual identity. See yourself as a spiritual being, made in the image and likeness of your Father. See yourself in the Spirit. Faith is not about waiting, it's about knowing and living from what you know. Second, faith manifests what you know to be true. So live like it's done. Romans chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, God calls those things that do not exist as though they did. Faith does not try to convince God to do something. It manifests what you know God has already provided. So stop thinking maybe one day God will do it. Instead, start realizing that you're already in that perfect reality. When you live in the reality of what you know to be true, it manifests in your life. Think about it. If you know something is real, you act like it is. You live accordingly. If you're waiting to see it before you walk in it, you're still hoping, and that's not faith. Faith is not passive, it's about manifesting reality through knowing. So here's the key: faith isn't about waiting for breakthrough, it's about living from the breakthrough that already exists through Jesus. So make a mental marker of this. I want you to type down manifest in the comments below. Let this be the beginning of the journey where you're going to manifest everything that God has given you, knowing that He has already done it. Amen.